You good to go? All right. So I like to start with 2 pillows, just because when I go into my back, I did only 1 pillow, but on my side, just like if you're sleeping, I want to have this alignment. As I start going towards my back, I need less pillows, so I might be removing one of them. Right? That's why I prefer to. This setup is the same as we had before. This knee is belly button or higher. This leg is an extension. And then before we were doing the rotation for the ribs. I like to do 2 or 3 of those before I add the arms. I'm gonna show the other side because of the angle of the camera will be easier. So, breathe in, breathe out, just guide the ribs. My sternum is coming out, shoulders are coming together, and I'm using this hand to guide myself. I breathe in before I go. I breathe out. As I go farther. 2 or 3 just to warm up the T-spine. Now the new exercise is the wrists are coming to my chest as I breathe in. As I breathe out, I'm gonna be reaching away, trying to touch the ceiling with my wrist, trying to touch the wall with my wrist. The angle will be specific to you based on how tight you are in your pecs. So it could be here, could be here. The goal is that over time, this drops. Now that happens in 5 minutes, 5 weeks, 5 months, but over time this should be happening. Think about Spider-Man. I'm throwing spider webs through the wrist. I do not want to reach with my fingertips. I want to have long necks. I don't want to have my shoulders shrug either. I always come back to my chest as opposed to have my arms lengthened like this. That tends to injure the low back. All right. I'm going to breathe in to get in the position where I finish with the other exercise. So in the first exercise, I was breathing in here, and I was breathing out as I was getting to this position. I want to be there before I use my arm, so I breathe in as I rotate and bring my wrist to my chest. Big breath in, and then when I breathe out, I want to feel my arms continually moving away, snail pace, so very slow, like if you're watching a slow motion video. I do not get stuck, I continue reaching away. If you can see my neck now, it's uncomfortable because it's too high. It's like having a big pillow when I sleep on my back. I don't want that. So I'm gonna remove some layers and I'm gonna make it easier because now I will spend more time on my back than on my side. I'm coming to the side just to reset. So the longer my breath out, the more chances I get to stretch and reach. I'm going to breathe in as I reset. And then breathe out. I would do that between 5 and 10 times. Usually 5 is enough. Once you get stuck here, so this is the goal, but might not happen right away. If you get stuck somewhere here, this hand doesn't need to be pointing to the ceiling. It can come to the knee. Now I'm gonna work on my breath. 9 seconds minimum, longer is better. If you can make bigger ribs, bigger chest, that's even more specific, more advanced. Remember, all this is your pecs. Your pectoralis minor is underneath. If I rotate my shoulder in, I'm shortening the pec minor. If I rotate my hand out, I lengthen that pectoralis minor. So I want to have my hand pointing out to the ceiling. So my hand is here, 3 seconds on the stomach, 3 seconds on the side ribs, the last 3 seconds on my chest. If I breathe in longer, I just keep pumping out my rib cage. It looks like this. when I breathe out, I let gravity, I am rotating my spine and letting drop the shoulder. Breathe in again. When you breathe in, notice my chest wants to come up. I do not do that intentionally. It's my inhale that creates that expansion, that creates resistance against gravity. My arm being heavy increases the stretch when I breathe out. You will do that about 5 times. So 5 dynamic reaches, 5 long breath here, and then you reinforce that, go back to the beginning, and you add the new acquired range of motion to more dynamic reaches between 3 and 5 at the end. For easy remembering 5, 5, 5 per segments, then you would have to do the same thing on the other side. Okay, good.